Welcome to Now Tell Us. Now, this is where we come to hear people tell us their stories. People come and educate us on a subject or just highlight something that is going on in their life or in the world. Today's show is Man with Zero Talent, and that's none other than Sanjib Nandi. Welcome to the show, Sanjib.
Thank you, Anthony, for inviting me in the show. It's a pleasure and honor to connect with such a kind and humble person like you. And I definitely believe that, world is a better place because of people like you.
Let's get started right away because people like listening on this platform. So you are here to tell us. Now tell us. Let's start by knowing who is Sanjib. Where is he from?
My name is Sanjib Nandi, and I have a very interesting story to share with the audience and an even exciting self transformation journey, which some of you might be able to benefit from it. I have written my first book in 2021, The Man with Zero Talent. And it's all about, self-help and self-improvement. I launched my first app in 2022, which is called Luvo. It is about health and wellness, and it has different sections like meditation, exercise, gratitude, mood checks, sleep analysis. So it's for the overall health and wellness of the individual and how you can make yourself better. I have 10 songs in Spotify and have written the lyrics of those 10 songs. My first song was Rise from the Ashes, and it was my own story of rising from the ashes. And this is a general, idea of who I am.
Wonderful. So you here we are talking about man with zero talent. Why would someone highlight someone with zero talent, or what is it all about?
I have written the book The Man with Zero Talent because personally I believe that no human being is born talented. When
Mm-hmm.
we don't have any talents. In the course of time, we acquire those talents and make ourselves better.
Mm-hmm.
That is the whole point of giving that name, the man with zero talent, and how I have acquired different skills and different techniques which have make me a little bit better. And this is the case with every human being on this planet. Nobody is born talented. They work hard, they acquire a set of skills, and they become better and better every single day, and that's how life goes on. And I have written in my book, extensively about three habits. The first is meditation, the second is exercise, and the third is cold showers.
Okay.
And I will just, describe briefly about, meditation. There is always a misconception that, meditation is related to Buddhism or it is related to Hinduism. But
Mm-hmm.
meditation is basically a mental exercise to get focus of your mind. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a form of exercise so that you have a greater focus and you can improve yourself mentally, and you have a more clarity of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And in this generation, you can be a scientist, or you can be a professor, or you can be an artist, or you can be a musician, or you can be a student. You need focus and concentration to do your job.
Yeah.
So meditation is basically to improve your focus, concentration. But I have, researched extensively about, how our brain works.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have, a picture of the brain, like, this is our, actual shape of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And what does meditation do? I will just describe three things. What does, and how does meditation helps?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have a part in our midbrain which is called amygdala.
Mm-hmm.
Amygdala is the fight or the flight system. So whenever we feel fear, either we fight or we flee.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when we are in fear all the time? This amygdala increases in size and volume.
Mm-hmm.
After doing meditation for 8 weeks, the size of the amygdala will shrink. So it means, you will be less fearful. And,
Mm,
this has been scientifically proven by Sarah Lazar that doing 8 weeks of meditation drastically, decreases your amygdala, which means you will be less fearful, less stress. When you are less stressed, it means your immunity is good in the body. When
mm,
your immunity is good in the body, it means you're happy and healthy.
mhm,
So that is one of the advantages, that you become less fearful in life, because fear is the one thing which holds us back to doing anything new in our life. We
mm,
fear, okay, if I fail, then why should I try it? But if you are less fearful, then you are ready to try different new things in your life.
mhm,
The second thing what meditation does is, either we are a left brainer or a right brainer.
mm,
Left brainers means we are either logical, analytical, or rational. And right brainers means we are imaginative and creative.
mhm,
What meditation does, there is a lining which joins the left brain and the right brain, which is called corpus callosum.
mhm,
When these, and it increases in thickness, so when you can use both your left brain and right brain,
mm,
there are so many examples of whole brainers, like Elon Musk. He's a whole brainer. Steve Jobs, he's a whole brainer. When you can use both your left and right brain, your clarity, your thoughts, your creativity increases by tenfolds. And what meditation does is, it will make you whole brainers.
mm,
The third thing is, we have hippocampi in our brain. What does hippocampi does? It is your learning and memory center, and it is interrelated to how many years you are depressed. So when you are depressed, it shrinks in size. So it means your learning and memory capacity decreases in size.
mhm,
So 8 weeks of meditation will increase the volume and density of the hippocampi, so that you can store a lot of information and you can learn a lot of things. To summarize, if you wanted to improve anything in your life, it can be a 16-year-old kid or a 60-year-old man. You
mhm,
want to improve yourself personally or professionally. The first thing is have a goal. The second thing is improve your self talk by
mhm,
using mantra or affirmation. Third, do small, consistent change over a period of time.
mhm,
And fourth, make good habits.
mm. Wow, thank you very much, Sanjib, for sharing all these with us. And I know most of them are in the book, are all in the book that you've written, yeah? All that what you.
Yes, it is all extensively written in my book, and the name does not justify what I have written, because, as you say, the name is very odd. The man with zero talent, specifies it is only for men, which is not the case. It is from anybody from the age of 16 to 75 years old, and you can improve yourself from negativity to positivity, and how to make yourself better.
Mhm,
Because I have written about eating healthy, I have written about meditation, exercise, I have written about emotional intelligence, and I have written about leadership also.
mm.
So yeah, definitely the name does not justify it, but my point was, if I can write this book, any human being on this planet can achieve whatever they wanted to achieve in life.
How can people reach you if they want to reach you or find more about the book or maybe buy it? How can they reach you?
They can buy the book in Amazon.com.
Mhm,
And I do have a Facebook group, The Man with Zero Talent.
mhm,
I have a website, www.zesttolive.com.
yeah.
It's about my app, and it gives you different features, like how to become better and bigger in your life. It has, the app is free of cost. Anybody can download it anywhere in the world.
Before we go, we ask our guest to leave us with a few words that we should always remember.
So, the last piece of advice I can leave it to the listeners is invest your time in yourself. And it can be anything, like you can invest your time improving your communication or writing skills, or you can improve yourself physically or mentally, or you can pursue a goal or dream. Whatever it is, invest your time and your resources wisely, because what you are sowing today you are going to harvest later. Everybody knows it, and that is the law of nature. If you are investing your time and resources in improving yourself, you are definitely going to reap the benefits at some point in your life. And time is not perfect for anybody. We think, okay, when the perfect time is going to come, I'm going to do this and that thing. Don't wait for the time. The traffic lights of life will never be green all at the same time. The universe doesn't conspire against us. So if you wanted to do something in your life, just start where you are, do what you know, and correct the course along the way. Because I can tell definitely through my experience that 20 years down the lane, you will be more disappointed by the things which you did not do than by the things which you did do. So fail, experiment, dream, discover, and explore. That is what life is.